I'm in such a tough place with Philly right now because obviously the Chiefs and Eagles of it all, and I'm such a massive lifelong Chiefs fan. I mean, I was there when it was like pre-Andy, pre-Travis, like it was when things were
It wasn't
bad.
that fun. Yeah.
It was not fun. And my problem with Philly right now is that like obviously the Eagles are like fucking untouchable, but so goddamn likable. Jalen Hurts is like just like the most likable. I'm really kind of mad. I keep trying to find angles to get the rivalry interesting, and I've got nothing on Jalen Hurts, and I'm just like, I'm kind of sick of it. I've about had it. It's making it really hard to have a proper feud, you know?
I do appreciate so much that your Chiefs fandom spills into your relationship with the Philly, like the city of Philadelphia as a whole. I respect that on a level I can't even explain.
I got booed. I brought up the Chiefs on stage at my last Philly show and they booed me.
And doesn't that feel like a warm hug?
It does. It felt like family. I was like, I love that about y'all.
Right? We do it to them too. If they were not doing as well as they are right now, we'd be booing them too. Yeah. It's love. It's all love.
And I do feel it.
With the Kansas City Chiefs, do you have a favorite player? You don't have to say my brother-in-law.
My dad's favorite player was Derek Thomas. Okay. And so he's always been kind of up there for me. My favorite player right now is probably Isaiah Pacheco. I just love him. I love his energy. I love his vibe. Probably Isaiah. But Travis, shout out to Travis. I know that you don't want me to say him, but of course
I don't want you to say him if it's not him. Obviously, he is my favorite Chief forever and always. But I don't want you to say him just because you think that's what I want to hear.
No, I do love Travis. It is what I want to hear, and
that's the wrong answer.
Yeah.
And now
I wanted to hear it. And now we're actually beefing for two reasons. One thing I love about all the guys on the team right now is how much and Travis is a big part of this, how much they show up for the city. Like they're always at the charity events. They're always doing all of the stuff around town. And I feel like that the cool part about football to me, and what I'm always trying to tell people who don't give a shit about football, which is a lot of people in my life. I'm like, it's when it's going well, it's so good for the whole city. It's like things happen because people are excited about the team. And I think that's the thing I love the most about it.
That's honestly, Travis has given us the best glimpse into Kansas City because of the things that he gets involved in there. And in terms of like charitable stuff, he introduced us to something that he holds really near and dear to his heart, which is Operation Breakthrough. Mm-hmm. And I've actually gotten a chance to go and visit and to see projects that they're working on. And they're actually working on one for Jason right now. It's one of the coolest places I've ever visited. The people there are incredible. But those are like, that's how I've learned about Kansas City, through Travis's lens. And it really is football, charitable efforts, things that he feels strongly about, and then delicious barbecue. And yeah. I am so down for all of it.
Yeah, it's a really awesome town. I love it here so much, and I love anybody who loves it. And Operation Breakthrough is incredible. And like Travis and a lot of those guys are at they do stuff for like Big Slick every year with Sudeikis and Paul Rudd and all those guys, and Heidi Gardner. And I just think it's really cool, and I think it's good for a city to have something to be excited about.
Yes. Now, not to bring up any hard topics now that we're mending these broken spots. Yeah. A couple weeks ago, the Chiefs and Eagles played.
Yeah.
Any thoughts about that?
In my opinion, no, they didn't. As far as I'm concerned, that didn't happen.
Yeah. What I will say this. Yeah. One of the times that the Eagles and Chiefs played in regular season was the year that the Eagles won the Super Bowl. And that year, the Chiefs won the regular season game.
Right. Who knows what that means? And here's what I can contribute.
Okay.
I think that the NFL should have a broadcast option. Shouldn't be the main broadcast. I don't want to mess with the main product. You guys do your thing. There should be a broadcast option that is a panel of 3 people. One of them is a dyed-in-the-wool ex-NFL, like classic commentator, like exactly what you'd expect. One is a gay guy who knows ball, and
Perfect.
one is a third person who knows nothing about the game, the teams, or anything that's going on. And that
can ask questions.
Yes, and that and that person's job is to go like, wait, why when they throw down the yellow thing, what is that? And then it's a spectrum of experiences and knowledge. I think this broadcast would completely revolutionize the watching experience.
I love that so much.
I think it'd be cool.
Because I do think there are a bunch of spaces where people have tried to capture the idea of, let me explain football. Let me help you get involved. Let me help you understand.
Yeah.
But watching it live and doing it simultaneously would be the best way to consume that.
Yeah. And
I'm so into this.
You need someone to explain it. Like my personal mission in life has been to get girls and gays into football, the ones who don't care. And I have found so many fun ways to do it. One is talking about how hot some of the players are. That gets some people in. But the bigger one is when you can explain it kind of like Real Housewives, when you're like, okay, the reason that the Packers playing the Cowboys is so interesting this week is because Micah Parsons and the Cowboys just went through a huge breakup. And now he's with someone new. And now he's going out and he knows his ex is going to be there with his new girl. And
he's got to show up.
He has to show out. Like you have to, what that's like. So explaining the drama of the league, because there is so much drama all the time. This is the stuff we need to be talking about.
Honestly, the idea of doing it during a broadcast is chef's kiss. I don't think there's anything that it sounds perfect. And I do think that that is exactly what you're saying about the drama. It is, and it runs deep. The tea is piping hot, and they don't even know.
The tea is piping hot. Who had the chance to draft who and didn't? How are they doing now? Where do they play? Who used to play here but doesn't anymore?
Well,
it's all good.
mean, Baker Mayfield alone, you could get into like, was in Cleveland, not in Cleveland. You know what I mean? Like, we're
yes.
Like, what was that breakup like? And then how is he doing with, you know what I mean? How are you thriving in your next relationship? I like this.
It's really interesting, right? Or like Russell Wilson just got benched for Jackson Dart to start. This is like, regardless of how you feel about it, this is a deeply interesting like human story. And when you're watching the game through that lens, it's actually so much more nuanced and interesting than like, I like when guys hit each other. It's like there's actually, I think even the most broiest, like manly straight guys who love football, whether they know it or admit it, they also love the drama. It's part of it for them.
Absolutely. They've just figured out how to frame it in a way where like they're like, it's masculine. It's like, no, he did just break up with the owners of the Cleveland Browns.
It's Real Housewives. Yeah. This is your Real Housewives. Yeah.
Yeah, no. And like the drama in the locker room that occasionally leaks, and you're like, no one's going to talk about how like a quarterback and the receivers don't get along, but he's supposed to throw to them on a weekly basis and they're supposed to do it together as a team. Like, what are we talking about?
This is good. This is group dynamics. This is drama. This is good stuff. So I think we need a broadcast that delves into all of this.
I really like that.
NFL.
I like that a lot.
Hit us up. We've got ideas.
This could, Caleb, I know people.
And you know what? I believe you. I believe that you know people.
Let's see what we can do.
Let's go. Let's cook something.
We do have a tiny habit of manifesting here. So, NFL, hey.
I'm putting it out. NFL, hey.
Hey. We just got a quick, you want to hop on a Zoom real quick?
the Caleb and Kylie sweatpants on the couch with with like appetizers, just being like, okay, so.
Not us being their worst fucking nightmare, because the most unprofessional professionals coming in and just being like, hello.